Time for our next segment. We'll keep an eye on that one. Give me the headlines, presented by Hyundai. So this is where we go into the printing press. It is late at night. It is 11:01 on the East Coast as we tape this. Our first game that we're going to talk about, Seahawks. Nice win against the Falcons, 34-14. Your headline for this one is?
G-Money.
Geno Smith.
Geno Smith. Other people's trash might be this person's treasure. You never know. He was trash to the Jets, but damn, he's a treasure for Seattle Seahawks. They're 4-3, and why I say G-Money, and I talked about it a little bit on Football Night in America with the pregame show. They're 4-3 because of him and his right arm, and because of their passing game. Right? They'd have no run game that you're going to write home about and go, wow, it's really special and dominant that way. It's can Geno throw lasers around the lot to DK Metcalf and Lockett and Jackson Smith and Jigma and Noah Fan, and that's kind of how they win games. And today it was clicking on all cylinders. And I think the surprising part about today, too, was the defense. The defense showed up in a big way. But
the hefty lefty tweeted at you and said, damn, fellas, Seahawks look great today with their D-line back healthy. What's the ceiling with this Seahawks team this season? Thanks, boys.
The D-line definitely changed things, right? I do think it got them into we don't have to blitz or pressure quite as much. We can get back in coverage. We can worry about Drake London and Pitts and stop Kirk Cousins from surgically destroying. That's what he's kind of done to certain teams in the past. Now, Bijan Robinson and company ran the ball well, but it looked like Seattle's defense took the approach of we're not going to let Kirk Cousins and company just dominate us in the pass game. But more than anything, it was the Seattle offense that got this game rolling. And it was big plays to DK Metcalf in the pass game. And then Kenneth Walker with some great runs, great passes early on in the football game that got them out to a big lead to where I'm sure Mike McDonald was like, hey, we're up 17-7. Now I can call a lot of different pass defenses, and I'm tricky that way. And it looked like the Falcons never really got into a rhythm passing the ball throughout the day. Yeah,
the defense did have a lot to do with that. Boye Mafe strip sack, then Derek Hall with a 64-yard fumble return. That definitely swung the momentum there. It was a 3-turnover spree that really blew this game wide open. So while the offense did have many good moments for the Seahawks, it was the defense at that moment that took over the game.
It definitely
and then the
was.
Falcons didn't have a chance.
The Boye Mafe fumble was the game, right? I mean, you look at that, and then I want to say, was it the drive before or maybe the drive after when he throws the interception when Drake London? It was the drive after. So he throws they're driving down again, and Drake London should have caught the ball, and it was a pick. But yeah, the Boye Mafe strip sack fumble was definitely the play of the game, and the point of the game where you went, this is over. Kirk Cousins outside of the pocket. Of course, we know he doesn't run all that well. He doesn't even throw the ball all that well on the run. And then he tried to throw it. And where I blame him is just like Boye Mafe was like a step away from him, and he was like, oh, I'm still going to try to throw this. And I just wanted to be like, man, you played too much football to think you're going to get that off with a guy arm lengths away from you, right? So he basically just smushes Kirk Cousins as he's throwing it. The ball falls on the ground. Hall picks it up down the sideline, and our man Devin Witherspoon made a great block running down and hustling to make sure he got in the end zone. But, yeah, good team win for the Seattle Seahawks. And defense showed a side today where I wasn't sure they had that in them, honestly. I didn't. I didn't even know if they were going to be able to do that with the defensive line being back and being healthy.
Hawkstrologer, noted homie, wants us to note that the Hawks are 4-0 when Byron Murphy plays.
Oh, that's interesting.
Good to know.
Yeah, no, I mean, defense I think will continue to get better. I do think there's enough good players there, and then I think that there is an adjustment period when you talk about picking up this Mike McDonald, Baltimore Ravens type of defense, right? There is a lot of rules and things that go into it that way. But, yeah, I would expect it to get better and better, and the secondary to get better and better with how he causes certain zone blitzes and how they pass things off and all of that. Hopefully that's the case because Seattle is fun to watch, and their offense is capable of being explosive, and Geno Smith is a damn good football player, and he showed that once again today.
Falcons and Seahawks, 2 4-3 teams now after that game. The Philadelphia Eagles improved to 4-2. Downing the New York Giants, who dropped to 2-5. Your headline for this one is...
Oh, let me get to it.
Okay.
Guess who's back?
Okay.
Barkley's back.
Don't need to guess.
Yes, he's back. Don't tell John Mara.
I think he found out.
Yeah, he found out? Yeah. Yeah, no.
Second most rush yards by a player against his former team.
Wow.
Almost the ultimate revenge game.
He's awesome. I mean, there's no other way to say it, right? He's the most exciting player, I think, in football when he's in open space. He might not be quite as fast as he used to, but he's still really fast, right? He's still really elusive, one-on-one tackling, break your ankles, shake you, whatever. And the other thing that I think Saquon has improved on as compared to last year or years that he was with the Giants, he's running with more of a physical attitude, right? Saquon used to be a little bit like, hey, there's really no hole. Don't dance. Just put your head down and go smash it. And he would kind of dance and try to look for a bigger play, right? A little like Barry Sanders back in the day.
Yeah.
But you understood because you're like, well, he's made a lot of plays doing that, so let's let him do it, right? But I feel like he's gotten to a point of his career where he's gone, nah, my time will come to break the big one. I see 3 yards here. I'm going to put my head down and get 4, right? Or just do that way. And I do think it's added to his ability to wear on a defense maybe more than times past. Saquon Barkley and then the Eagles D-line, because Daniel Jones was under assault today. I mean, assault. I know he didn't play great. I don't think anybody would have played great with what I saw on that field today. I mean, the Eagles just steamrolled the Giants' O-line. And it didn't look like there was a lot of plays to be had. There was one throw he threw deep down the field today where I went, ooh, he should have hit that. But other than that, yeah, there wasn't much to talk about with the Giants' offense.
Let's do one dots for Saquon Barkley here,
Yeah.
the 55-yard rush. According to Next Gen Stats, top speed of almost 22 miles an hour, 21.93. The second fastest speed by a ball carrier this season.
Yeah.
So Saquon's got slot number 2 right now.
When he got to the outside here and they lose contain, it's night. I mean, that's what he wants to do. That's what we saw him do at Penn State, right? And this is where it's tough because I think they want the corner, and we'll watch it back again. They want number 3, right? Their corner to kind of Banks to be the edge setter, but they're also playing man-to-man with him. So when his guy goes inside, he can't stay on the edge. He follows him inside for a little bit, right? That's the problem about playing man-to-man sometimes against really good run defenses when you have your corner or a secondary trying to be the edge setter, because then it's like, wait, but if his guy goes inside, he's going to follow him for a step or two before he realizes his run, and now your edge isn't the same. Barkley, awesome. A.J. Brown, awesome. We know that. Hurts made some plays when he had to, run or throw. Defense was really good. Still got questions about the Eagles' offense. Like, I don't feel better about the Eagles' offense.
Well, what about realistic takes?
Yeah.
It says this. Biggest thing that stood out for me is the Eagles, if they play through the run game, similar to how you said earlier in the year with Baltimore, needed to run the ball more.
Right.
I think it's the same way with the Eagles. Barkley and that O-line is special and will open up the pass game.
That's what I would like to see them do. I mean, that to me is what they were the year they went to the Super Bowl. It was more play through the run. Jalen Hurts runs, run the ball again. Oh, little RPO pass. Oh, little bootleg, whatever. It was all through the run. Again, as I look at it right now, I just go, as I said to you last week, and I said it again, I don't really know what's trying to be accomplished on offense at times. It's like they just call plays, and they just go, I hope Hurts scrambles and makes a big play or makes a big throw. I hope AJ beats somebody one-on-one. Or I hope Saquon breaks it. That's kind of what you feel like they play for on the offensive side of the ball. Again, the Giants' defense is pretty damn good, but to be 1 for 13 on third down when the Eagles in that offense, that's embarrassing. I'm sorry. They have things every week where I just go, like, I know it's good and they made a few big plays, but I don't want to just see big plays. To me, great offenses are a little bit sometimes like we talked about with your Lions or the Packers. It's just this, every time they get the ball, it's like they're moving the ball. It's, oh my gosh, it's a nice run. Oh, it's the play auction off that run. Oh, it's a little gadget play. That's cool. And there's just not a sustained pressure. The Eagles are like, oh, it's 3 and out. That was ugly. Oh, it's 3 and out. That was ugly. Oh, okay, they got a first down. It wasn't pretty, but they got a first down. Oh, they got another first down. Okay. Oh, they hit a go route to Devontae. Oh, Saquon broke it, right? That's what it is. It's never like they string together this drive where I go, man, that was smart. That was good stuff there, all that. That's what I question. But Defense was good. We'll see if it continues to get better. I don't know how great it was. Again, the Giants' offense we know is not special, but either way, the Eagles continue their domination of my G-men.
All right, that was Give Me the Headlines presented by Hyundai.
Yo, homies, thanks for watching. Yeah, it's time. The NFL season is here on Chris Simms Unbuttoned.
You can hit subscribe to get all the weekly picks, plus our Sunday recaps as the games are happening.
Oh, you know it. Nobody does that better than us. Thanks again for watching. Remember to subscribe. Peace out. We'll see you next time on Unbuttoned.